Hey guys, alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be answering some questions I've been asked recently from an email, through in person, and I'm just going to pick a couple of questions that I find are really important. And the first one I'm going to throw out is I'm going to throw out there, not really I was asked, but I'm just going to start it off and see what y'all like about it. Then I'm going to get down to on the question. I'm just going to throw this one out there. How often should you increase your bench, or just your weightlifting? Well, that's going to depend on the exercises, because there's some exercises you can increase by a lot, but there's some others you can't increase by much. For example, the bench press. You can increase that up by like about 20 pounds, maybe 20 to 30 pounds at the most, But, if you're curling a barbell, you're not going to just increase it by 20 or 30 pounds every week, because it's stupid. You won't be able to get far. What I reckon, for instance, bench press. What I do is I increase by 20 pounds each week. That's why I'm at a 365 bench right now for 10 reps. Just throwing it out there. 10 reps. It depends also what level you are at. If you're a beginner, you're not going to increase by that much, maybe by 5 or 10 pounds each week. Then intermediate 10 to 15, and then advanced 20 to 30. I just do it 20. But it also depends on your genetics. If you're like a hard gainer, or you don't got that great genetics, you're not going to be increasing your bench up by that much each week. Like 5 or you should be increasing the bench up by 10 pounds each week. But anyway, I recommend just 5 or 10 pounds each week. Don't do what I'm doing really, unless you've had at least 2 years of experience on training, because I've had 2 years and I've learned from trial and error, but I found that 20 pounds is just right with me. Alright, I'm going to go down to my question. What is the best rep range for building muscle? I'm pretty sure a lot of people get asked this question. Any bodybuilders or personal trainers? Well, I'm apparently a certified trainer, because I took a test and everything, But I'm a certified trainer and all. But what I recommend is, change your rep range for each set. I do 3 rep ranges. I do 12 to 15, 10 to 12, 8 to 10. And for 12 to 15, I use a really light weight. Then for 10 to 12, I do a moderate weight. Basically the first set is a complete warm-up set. The second set is a bit of a warm-up / working, where I have to put somewhat strength into getting to 12 reps, and then 8 to 10. I want to be fighting for that rep. I want to be fighting my ass off for that 10th rep. If basically making each rep, your body isn't going to know about which rep you're on. You need to make every rep count. Make yourself struggle for that rep. That's why a lot of people who don't see a lot of gains, they don't use the right weight for them. They're just doing a weight and thinking their body's going to know it. Well, but 12 to 15, 10 to 12, 8 to 10. Some people ask me why don't I do 6 to 8 reps for building muscle, but I find that's just a bulk. Really getting too much of a bulk, and you're really just focusing on strength. 5 times 5, basically being in the low rep ranges, I don't find to be that great. Just if you want to bulk up a lot, do what I recommend is start from 10 to 12, 8 to 10, 6 to 8. But that's just my opinion on that. If you don't believe me, you can try it yourself, and let me know what you thought about it. Well, the next question. How to build a 6-pack. Well, I made a video on this already, but I'll be happy to go over it. Well, building a 6-pack, it's really all... Hold on, sorry about this. Alright, building a 6-pack isn't really done in the gym. The kitchen's what you eat. Now, I see people go to the gym all the time thinking, oh, well, I'm going to go burn some fat, let's go do some ab workouts. Well, my friend Tyler, This is a funny story. He was like, alright, Leland, come help me. Let's go build me a six-pack. I was like, alright. He was like, alright, come on. What ab workouts should I use? And I was like, we're not doing ab workouts today. I was like, why not? Well, doing ab workouts, they don't burn body fat. He was like, well, they'll just pop out from the body fat. No, they won't. Like, sure, you may see stuff that says, hey, have your abs pop out more with, like, your abs will, you can see your abs with more body fat. That ain't gonna happen. Don't believe them on, because I used to believe them. It didn't work. I was like, you need to burn your body fat, because he had about 14 or 15% body fat, and that's not good. And he was like, well, come on, let's go get on the treadmill. That doesn't really burn body fat. Well, it can help burn fat, but doing HILT training, will burn it. And I showed him all that. And his abs aren't there, but he's burning some body fat there. But, anyway, really, what exercises? He's probably referring to the exercises. Well, I recommend I do 4 exercises. And I just focus my upper and my lower abs. I don't really hit the obliques. If I hit obliques, I'll just do 1 set of 100 on side bends. But I do weighted crunches, then I'll do wipers or windshield wipers. Just look up. You can probably find that video on somebody's YouTube channel. And I do weighted sit-ups, and I'll do heels up. These are you may not have heard a lot of these workouts. These are workouts that some of these workouts I make up. Well, I think I make it up because I don't see anybody else doing them. But like, I try to combine them. And if you can, try to use weight as you can. It's hard to use weight on your lower abs. Really, you only use knee raises and leg raises for your abs, for your lower abs. But I do circuit training on my abs. I take 20 to 30 minutes to rest per circuit, then I go. But I think second, yeah. Well, basically, just make sure you have a good diet, and if you don't got a good diet, make sure you should lay off to whatever you're doing, and then hit the abs. I'm gonna go to another question that's similar like this. How often should you train your abs? Well, that also depends on genetics. Some people have good genetics where their muscles will feel over their abdominals. Well, me, I train my abs 5 days a week. 3 to 5 days, 5 the most. I used to train my abs 7 days a week, then I realized muscle tissue is muscle tissue. You shouldn't train them that much. What I like to do personally is, when I have a routine, if I'm doing just 3 days, I'll do it Monday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If I'm doing 4, look my abs 4 days, I'll do Monday, Tuesday, rest, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rest, Sunday, Monday. So I don't really put my abs on the routine. I just do them I do 2 days on, 1 day off, keep repeating that. If I do them 5 days a week, I'll just do that and rest 2 days, and just Monday through Friday, then rest Saturday and Sunday, and do it again. Because muscle tissue is muscle tissue. I'm gonna go through one last question. How should a beginner work out? Like, that's not that clear of a question. But hold on again. I'm sorry, I'm messaging my manager. But training for a beginner is it's just real simple. You just go, there's a lot of, go to bodybuilding.com or Muscle and Strength, Muscle Fitness. I'm sure you can find a lot of routines you can do, programs. But I recommend, if you're wanting to lose fat, do Chris Gethin's 12-week transformation. And if you just want to put on some mass, do Jim Stepani, and just do that, follow theirs. But if you want to use something from me, you can hit me up and I can give you a beginner. But you can just really find a lot of workouts. I recommend starting off using some body weight if you're young. Oh, I'm going to throw this question out there. Is it bad, will working out harm young? Well, the answer to that is no, it won't. I promise you. A lot of people think working out will stunt your growth. It's genetics on that. 100%. Because if your body, if you're gonna be playing football, sports, and all that stuff, when you're walking, doing squats, they say squats will stunt your growth. Well, walking, that's your body weight. You're doing body weight stuff. That's gonna stunt your growth. According to people, that's gonna stunt your growth. Well, it's not, because if that doesn't stunt your growth, then working out won't stunt your growth. Now, if you're doing way heavy possible and you're just maxing out every time and you're getting injured, there's a possibility, but that's just hurting yourself. But naturally, weightlifting smart will not stunt your growth. Nor will just harming little kids. It won't hurt your body. When like my friend Eugene, he was 11 when he started working out. He's a freaking beast now, and he didn't stunt his growth. Well, that's my question and answer. I'll see you